Daniil Medvedev's opponent collapsed while serving an hour into their French Open first-round match. Facundo Bagnis arrived on court with his right calf covered in tape and eventually lost in straight sets to the world number 2, with commentators questioning whether he would be penalized for playing injured with his physical struggles clearly on show. Medvedev needed just an hour and 38 minutes to ease past Bagnis on Tuesday, with the Argentine obviously physically hampered, with his right calf covered in strapping. The world number 103 had withdrawn from last week's Geneva Open with injury and didn't appear to be fully fit in time for the French Open, an offence that can see players stripped of their prize money if they knowingly competed when they were unable to. And the 32-year-old's physical issues were on show when he collapsed while serving at 1-5 down in the second set. "He's going to really hurt himself if he keeps going," Sam Smith said on commentary. Joined by Mark Petchey on Eurosport, both had already raised concern over Bagnis' attempt to play a match while injured, as early in the first set. The former coach of Andy Murray said, "I think you made a pretty valid point about Bagnis. He is clearly not 100% fit physically and I'm going to be very interested to see kind of how long he stays out here." Both also pulled the number 103 up on the rule stopping players from competing injured, implemented after several first rounds at tournaments like Wimbledon were cut short 5 years ago following back-to-back retirements from injured athletes who wanted to come onto court to earn their first round loser's check. "I don't know how long you have to be out there for, but I certainly know that if you pull out and you know you've got an injury before you start playing, you get half your prize money and then the lucky loser who comes into your place gets the other half of your prize money, and that is to try and prevent players going on court injured just to collect the full first round prize money," Smith explained. "I have the sense that if Bagnis does retire, and he doesn't stay out there too, there could be some kind of fine or sanction," she added. Petchey admitted that players had been stripped of their prize money for competing while unfit like Bagnis in recent tournaments, saying, "Well, I believe that it's kind of a gut feel from the slams. I mean, there have been a couple of recent instances in the last couple of years. Bernie Tomic of course got deducted his prize money at Wimbledon." Petchey said there was a sense of interpretation about if you are fully fit or not, prompting Smith to ask whether it would be looked into if Bagnis pulled out of the opening round match partway through. "Absolutely," the British coach and pundit replied. However, Bagnis was able to finish the match, taking just 6 games off of last year's quarter-finalists as Medvedev served out a 6-2, 6-2, 6-2 win. But if organizers believe Bagnis should not have taken to the court, there may still be an investigation that could see him penalized and lose his prize money for competing in the first round. The Argentine touched on his condition after the match, saying, "Yeah, it was a tough first round. I think I tried to give my best. I didn't have it in my best condition. I have a problem last week in my leg, but I came here to Roland Garros to get ready and try to give my 100% and about the problem with the leg. But today after the warm-up I feel it again, the problem, so it was tough because I think I couldn't play, but I want to continue, I want to finish the match, so, yeah, I tried to do it, but it was not too easy, so that's the reality."